Start with a traffic nightmare getting bigger by the minute. What started as a 10-foot wide crack on Highway 36 is now a massive hole. Good evening, I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Tom Mustin. Glad you're with us tonight. Now, we first heard about this problem on Friday, and today things got a whole lot worse. Shifting concrete has turned that crack into a massive gaping hole measuring 60 feet wide by 300 feet long. CDOT now says this is no longer a repair job, it's a rebuild job. And boy, oh boy, we know what you're thinking. This is going to be a mess for anyone who needs to travel between Denver and Boulder. Our Liz Delardi had an up-close look at the damage. Just got an update from CDOT within the past hour. And Liz, boy, this really sounds like a nightmare for commuters.
It most certainly will be, that's for sure. We just learned from CDOT this crack on US 36 was actually noticed a week ago, last Monday, but by Friday it really opened up. Their focus right now is on rerouting that eastbound traffic to some of the westbound lanes, but that's going to take some time, so it is going to be a messy commute tonight and for the foreseeable future.
It went from a crack really to a hole, a big hole in the pavement. It does look like a sinkhole.
A worrisome sight. Air Tracker 7 video shows falling dirt right under the roadway. This is what it looked like early Monday morning, and you can see the difference within a few hours as that wall continued to deteriorate.
So yesterday we took steps to separate the wall from the bridge. All those steel and concrete connections were cut.
CDOT updated us Monday evening, but you probably won't want to hear this. There's no reopening date for eastbound US 36, and no one knows how much it's going to cost to fix the road.
What we have is a settlement issue, and deep underneath this structure is some moisture, and so that has caused a failure of some sort well beneath this structure, and so it's settling.
We learned about issues on Friday when CDOT announced it would be repairing large cracks in the pavement between Wadsworth and Church Ranch Boulevard. Those cracks turned into a hole 300 feet long by 60 feet wide.
So what you see in the background is we are setting up a new traffic pattern.
CDOT wants to reroute eastbound traffic back onto US 36, but that likely won't happen until midweek, and it won't be on this side of the road.
So we'll be able to use the express lane on the westbound side and the shoulder for two eastbound lanes for a half-mile section.
In the meantime, CDOT is telling people to work from home or just stay home.
We ask people to be patient, to plan ahead, give themselves an extra half hour or so if they're using this roadway to reach their destination, and if they can avoid it, that would be good too.
Avoid it, that would be good too. The word from CDOT tonight. Now, we have been hearing a lot of questions. Viewers want to know, is the westbound side safe? Is that bridge safe? And CDOT says, yes, it is. Other people remember a controversial deal, a public-private partnership involving a company called Plenary. And we're asking CDOT about them, their role, and kind of how this factors in what could happen with the construction going forward. But they did not want to talk about that at this time. I did reach out to the company as well, but we have not heard back. We'll be sure to keep on them and keep you posted. Reporting live, Liz Delardi, Denver 7.
This is incredible. All right, thank you, Liz. And this will certainly be a major headache for drivers. Here's a live look at Highway 36 right now. You can see lots of delays around that detour there. Traffic anchor Jason Luber is here with how to get around the problem.
Well, the detours are really not as bad as you might think, and depending how traffic flows this afternoon, we could actually use some of the side roads, because all eastbound traffic exit now at Wadsworth. The express lane is closed for the westbound traffic. That eventually will become the one lane for the eastbound when they make that configuration change. So right now, Wadsworth getting down to Church Ranch and then back over to Highway 36, or Main Street off 120th to Westminster Boulevard down to Church Ranch, and that's a good way to get around it as well. Sheridan has been a really good alternate all the way down to Highway 36, and the farther out you stay, the better off you're going to be, whether using Northwest Parkway or Highway 7 all the way over to I-25. You can also use 120th, Highway 93, or Indiana out here to the west side of town, going between basically Boulder and Golden and getting down to I-70 can also help you get around it. So there are ways around this problem, but it's going to be a long-lasting issue that we're going to see take weeks, if not maybe a month or so, to really get resolved. I'm Jason Luber, Denver 7.